I'm Brian, and that's Dez. And every week on PSVR,
This Week,
we take a look at the new VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the trailers we can find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and condense them down to the short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, updates, DLC, or new game announcements.
So without further ado, here's PSVR This Week.
Tricked by a wicked android witch, you must seek a path home and escape the simulated world of Arca. Fully integrated across all major VR platforms with intuitive hands-free gameplay, Arca's Path is an atmospheric VR gaming experience. Find your path through 25 levels of stunning crystalline landscapes and use head tracking to intuitively lead the character's sphere with skill and precision. Test your rhythm gameplay skills with the Ultimate Persona Dancing Bundle that includes Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, and as a bonus, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, featuring an incredible soundtrack, customizable gameplay with English and Japanese dual audio voiceovers. You'll be able to connect with your teammates on a deeper level. Make friends with the characters in Persona 3 and Persona 5, then check out their dance moves up close and personal in the VR mode. Afterwards, you can further expand on your relationship by visiting them in their room. Keep in mind that the PSVR mode here, while potentially awesome, is unfortunately not the full game. Prison Boss VR is a crafting and trading game that turns your room into a jail cell. Craft cigarettes, alcohol, and cookies for other inmates. Customize your cell as your reputation grows and earn cash until you can't store it anymore and become the prison boss. When night falls, you're free to craft anything you have the materials for. However, be sure to stay alert, as guards are patrolling, and will put an end to your doings as soon as they spot your belongings. When the guards come, hide your things in the furniture to get through the night without losing the items you worked so hard for. Are you ready for the ultimate thrill ride? Take a dive into the adrenaline-pumping world of wingsuit flying with Rush. Soar down mountainsides at breakneck speeds, weave through canyons, dodge outcrops, and plummet down sheer drops as you race toward the finish line. Featuring stunning environments with over 80 unique mountain paths, with real-time weather, multiple game modes, and online multiplayer against friends or random jumpers. Strap on your headset and hold on tight, because you're in for a rush.
Rush, coming soon.
Perhaps you're under the impression that the war is over. You would be mistaken. Your code name will be Epsilon. You will travel to Rhea, one of Saturn's moons.
Red Matter is a story-driven VR puzzle adventure game set during a dystopian sci-fi Cold War. Take on the role of Agent Epsilon, an astronaut of the Atlantic Union, dispatched to an abandoned Volgravian base on Rhea, one of Saturn's moons. Your mission is to investigate a shady top-secret research project, solve puzzles in a beautiful, high-detailed brutalist environment, which only becomes more and more surreal as the story progresses. Use an array of high-tech tools to decipher hidden messages and mechanisms and uncover ever deeper and darker secrets of the facility. But beware of what you might find. Once you discover the truth, it might be too much for you to handle.
Epsilon, do you copy? Epsilon! Epsilon, come in! Get out of there ASAP, now! Run!
Guns & Stories Bulletproof is a dynamic VR Western shooter that fully immerses players into the ambiance of the weird Wild West. Stepping through the tangled storyline, you're likely to encounter many intimidating but comical enemies and fight big bosses. But fear not, your efforts won't go unrewarded, as you'll receive an impressive spectrum of weapons to help you take down enemies while evading bullets and taking cover. Beautiful locations, Western rock music, and cynical humor punctuate every moment of this Wild West wave shooter.
Enemies all alone, like sausage in a house with 10 starving cats.
But Grandpa, what about Charlotte?
Oh, yeah. Of course, let's save Charlotte.
Picture Party VR is classic draw and guess party fun with a unique VR twist. Gather your friends or family and draw with your head in VR instead of your hands, and have them look at the TV to guess what you're trying to draw. Developed exclusively for PlayStation VR, Eden Tomorrow is a narrative-driven sci-fi action-adventure set on a strange and frightening alien world. Explore your otherworldly surroundings in search of answers, contending with hostile environments and dangerous local wildfire as you unpick the cryptic riddles as to how you ended up there. Experienced through the eyes of a lost wanderer, you'll come face to face with giant worms and be pursued by vicious flying creatures as you work to uncover the planet's secrets. We don't have a firm release date for this game yet, but expect a demo for Eden Tomorrow sometime this month. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to tell you all about the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.